apologize. I had it. I absolutely know that I set it on horizontal. I know I did. All right, let me adjust. I'm trying to adjust the screen here. There we go. It's a little better. I apologize. I had it on horizontal. I don't know what happened. Whoop. There we go. I'm trying. Y'all. We'll get it. There we go. That's better. Um, I guess we're vertical again. I apologize. Sorry about that, y'all. Um, I know that I had it set for horizontal. Well, daggone it, y'all. Woo-wee, it is hot. It is extremely hot today. I don't know what the temperature really is outside. I know that, I'm gonna adjust this a little bit more. I know that I just looked at my gauge, over in the kitchen, and it is showing that it is, oh, let me get adjusted here. It is showing that it is 113 outside and 95 inside. And yes, I'm not very smart. I've got makeup on today. Only because I went to the dentist today. And I don't know if you can tell. My mouth is sore. My mouth is really sore today. We did some adjustments. And yeah. So my lower jaw is sore, but we'll get through this. They fit a little bit better today. Like I said, they're rubbing right here. I got to make a little bit of an adjustment on the Softery line that she put in today. And yeah. Other than that, we'll get through this. Hey, Reverend Joe Jacobson. Hi, Ace. Hey, Wanda Henry and Cindy Ellis and Judy Herman. Hi, Michelle Beavers. Debbie Drock, Stanley Yorks, Stephen at My Second Act. Leave it this way. It makes you look taller. Hi, Vicky. Hey, Donna Kay. There's Dogman. You vertical people get my goat. Hey, I didn't make it vertical on purpose. I actually intentionally hit that button that says horizontal. And it still won't let me go horizontal. When I go in, it says, please change screen orientation or you can't stream. Hey, Terry and Charlene. There's Paul Honeyman, Ben's Over Acres. Four Winds Farmstead. Oh, my goodness. Judy Grimm, Marisa Fonte, Dink and Tank, and Kathy Williams have tried egg drop carnivore soup, boil broth and whisk and add eggs. It's not too bad. I don't really care for soups too much, but I'm glad it's an option. Maybe one day. Hey, Ann. Hi, Kathy, Florida girl. Cindy Ellis says, I got to pick some dinner real quick. I'll be listening. All right, Cindy. We're glad you're here. Hey, James Hall. We do what we can, and the mods need to step up and do what they can. Well, when I go vertical, the last time I went vertical, it was a madhouse in here with trolls. So hopefully that's not the case this week. I'm sorry, Paul, if it is. I'm really hoping that it's not. Hopefully we won't have a bunch of trolls. If we do, whack 'em, Paul. Hi, Brian Evans. Chandra Sutton says, hey there, hun. Hope you're feeling as good as you are looking. The weight loss and new teeth must make you feel like a new woman. They do. Um, it's pretty awesome. Like I said, having a little trouble with the bottoms. As you can tell, my lip is, something's going over here at the bottom on this side. So my bottom lip is acting kind of weird. My muscles don't like this, but I like it. I like it. I think it looks good, except the way I'm talking. My muscles are just having a hissy fit over it. But they'll get used to it eventually. They will. Wally finished my driveway today. I should have the trailer moved by the end of the month. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I better get to getting my stuff out of there then, huh? I'll get to working on that this next week. I've got things already lined up for this week. I can't do anything, but next week I will definitely get in there and take care of things and have it ready for him to come and get it. That's awesome. And I did, actually, I saw that on my way to town today. I passed there and I did see that he had the driveway done. It looks really good. So do the horizontal ones get your cat and dog? Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Michelle Beavers. So I'm just turning the phone and pick gets bigger. But if I turn the phone, it'll yell at me and tell me that I've got it in the wrong mode. Let me see if I can. Green screen. Nope, I don't want a green screen. No! I don't want a green screen. Here. Oh, you want to try that? No, we're not going to do that. That's weird. Put me in the... There we go. We'll put me in the greenhouse. No, we're not going to do a green screen. Sorry. I'm done playing. I promise. I didn't know that was that easy to do. That's interesting. There's a lot I got to learn. Oh, opposed to getting it. I'd rather have different animal. Okay, I got you. I got you, Rubber Joe. A picture of me as a background, says Dogman. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good. I don't even want a picture of me up there. A quilting mama, hey. Hey, Jennifer. Thank you, Paul, for hiding that troll. Hi, Beardy Granny. Kathy, Florida girl's fixing to eat dinner. Chicken and rice and... Oh, my goodness. Sorry, Paul. Might be a workout today. I don't know how to make it not vertical unless I make a new live stream, and I don't want to do that. It won't let me. I know that button flips the camera around. You don't want to see that. That's just my TV. I don't know what that one does. That's a microphone. I don't know what that one does. I'm not pressing buttons so I don't know what they do, because you never know what you're going to get. 72. Sorry for what you guys are... Yeah, it's hot, y'all. It's hot. Hurricane weather in Florida, says Kathy. Yeah. I'll get rid of that guy. All right, there we go. All right. Hey, Mama. I apologize for the trolls, y'all. Nothing I can do about it at the moment. We can see and hear you, and that's what matters. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you. Hey, Jody. How you doing, babe? Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. All right. You're getting so thin, you fit nicely in the vertical screen. Well, thank you, Judy. I got a new pair of leggings today. I don't wear leggings because leggings make me look a large, or they did. So I was at Walmart the other day, and I found a pair of leggings for $3, y'all. $3. And I snagged them. And I wore them today, and I like how they look. I like how they look. So I'm very happy with the weight loss so far. It's still slow. It's really slow. Since my surgery, I haven't lost any. I think I've lost like 1 pound or 2 pounds or something. I'm gonna sit up here a little bit better. It's just easier on my back. So I'm happy with it. It's just really slow right now, but that's all right. You need to have your phone in horizontal position when you set up the live. I did that. I had it in horizontal position when I set the live up, and I hit the little button that says horizontal, and then I hit, all the things to set it up and set it for later, 5 o'clock. I'm not very technologically savvy. I don't even know how to say savvy. I'm not technologically savvy. Or smart, evidently. So I can't think of the words. Christy Betts is cooking and listening. Hey, Lori Carp. Thank you, Paul, for grabbing the trolls. Dogman's getting yogurt pants. Hi, Janice. Do you have any suggestions for food I can cook? Says Lassie H. Well, I eat a whole lot of hamburgers, sausage, and eggs because I am carnivore. So, no, I don't have a lot of recipes. Hey there, Big Mike, Mr. MT Homestead. I got to get over there for long. He's got something for me over there. Ooh, and I have a big announcement at 5:30. At 5:30, I will make a big announcement. I have something coming to the homestead, and I want to tell you about it ahead of time. You will be so happy. I am so happy. Cook whatever's in your cupboard. There you go. Pop-Tarts, 10 seconds, and most microwaves. There you go. That's awesome. You normally lose weight, then inches. You are doing amazing. Thank you very much. I'm actually losing a lot more inches than I am weight. I've lost approximately 50 pounds, and I've lost a whole lot of inches. I have dropped the pants I had. So yesterday, I had to go into town to pick up a package at the post office and to stop at the hardware store and pick up some supplies I needed to work on my plumbing some more. And I stopped at the diner, and I walked in there and sat down, and the waitress, who's been the waitress there since I've moved here, since way before I moved here, I'm sure. And she used to see me all the time because I would go there. It's just easier sometimes to eat out than it is to cook at home, especially when I lived in the camper and the bus. Well, I decided I was taking myself out to eat yesterday morning. So I walked in there and I sat down, and she walks up to that table and she's like, holy mackerel. She says, you have lost so much weight. Thank you. She said, you look so good. And it was like oohing and ahhing over the weight loss. And then she noticed the teeth, and she, made comment about that. And it felt so awesome that other people recognize it, not just me, because it took me the longest time to really see it. But I had a pair of jeans on yesterday. Like, I am not buying new clothes. Now, I did buy these leggings, but I am not buying new clothes until I hit my goal, my final goal. Ain't no reason to be spending money on clothes. I've got a belt. I've got things, So, I had on this pair of jeans that was not even the biggest size that I was. It was 2 sizes less than my biggest back in January. Those pants, a belt don't even help those. But this pair of pants I had on, it literally was falling off of me. So these are getting to the point too where I'm just not going to be able to wear them anymore, because they're really, I mean, the belt looks stupid on them. It's like I'm bunched up around the waist. So that's another reason why the leggings are going to be a good transitional thing for me until I get to where I feel comfortable buying jeans that do fit me in the size that I want to be. So, yes, it felt really good. I appreciate all of your compliments and comments, even the cracked ones, but it keeps me motivated. It really does. So weight loss is better than no weight loss. Exactly, Chandra. I'm a technological idiot, says Paul. You're doing great, Mama B. Losing weight is better to do it slow. Yep. I'm a carnivore. Nice meeting you, says Angry Viking. Well, wonderful. I am too. Nice meeting you too. Thank you for being here. Hey, Peg. My cat just fell down the stairs. Well, that's not really that big of a deal, right? Cats fall and land on their feet. No, sorry, your cat fell down. Meat and eggs, simple. That's it. Well, I eat cheese too. I eat cheese. And I eat ketchup. Sugar-free ketchup. But I do eat ketchup. Sugar-free ketchup, eggs, meat, cheese, butter. Gotta cook with butter. I cook with butter. I cook with bacon grease too, but I cook with butter. I can't wait to be able to eat bacon again. Matt Berman is hi from Sweden. Well, hello. Welcome in. Hey, Neil. Sorry, Mama B. I'm having fried chicken, mashed taters, and southern green beans, says James Hall. Well, enjoy. Enjoy. I'm glad you're having a nice dinner. Trick my niece told me. Matt Berman says, I'm from Sweden. Well, hello. That is awesome. I think you might be the first person I've had in here from Sweden. That's awesome. How's the weather in Sweden? You look good, says Casey. Well, thank you. Welcome in. Losing the inches means you're in ketosis. That's a good thing. It sure is a good thing. It is. Hey, David Moffat. 1 year, Angry Viking says. That's awesome. Mike Dogman are you close to a year now? Or over a year? Something like that, Mike Dogman. Also carnivore. Hi, Bailey Hamill. How are you tonight? Look like your grandma. Aw. Cool. Oh, sure that's a good thing. Well, thank you, Bailey Hamill. Hey, Mike Birch. How are you doing tonight? And Elaine, how are you? You look so good. I'm so proud of you. Those blue eyes are sparkling. All you are doing for you is paying off. Well, thank you, Elaine. I'm going to have another big change coming up here. I don't know. Maybe in August. We'll see how my videos do this month. If my videos do good this month and I'm able to do it, I've got a big change coming next month. But I'm saving for it, so we'll see. We'll see. What month of carnivore are you in? I am month 6. Well, I'm starting month 6. So I finished 5 months. But I also had my surgery a month and a half ago. So, yeah. Sundresses and muumuus will keep you covered. I don't wear dresses. I'm not saying that I can't. I'm just not been comfortable wearing dresses since I've been bigger. So I'm really happy to be losing the weight. I am going to keep my eye on some cute little sundresses for when I do get to my goal. We'll see. You should get those stretchy jeans, says Mike at MT Homestead. I know, right? I actually, well, see, when I get the camper cleared out, when I get all my stuff out of there, I still have some stuff over there. And I have some jeans over there. Sorry, y'all, I got sweat pouring down on me because it's hot in here. In the camper, I know that I have some of my older clothes that I had put in there to store, because the cats sleep underneath the camper there, so it doesn't get any mice in it, which is really nice. And hey, Steve, if you want a couple cats to go with the camper, I can send a couple with you, because I got some kittens here that need new homes. But anyway, I think I have a pair of stretchy jeans over there in some of my older clothes, and if I do, they will probably fit me by now and be comfortable. Angry Viking says, carnivore diet healed several of my issues. Praise God. Amen, Angry Viking. I tell you what, it has made me feel a lot better. The inflammation is gone. The aching joints is gone. The puffy face. And I'm sleeping so much better. Hey, Brian Wilkerson. Sorry, Paul, about all the trolls keeping you on your toes tonight. I love cheese, says Michelle. Yeah, me too. David Moffat said he's doing carnivore because he just loves meat. Awesome. Awesome. Yes, Paul's doing an amazing job. Everybody give Paul a round of applause there, because, whoo, he's got a job tonight. Hey, Dana Robinson, how are you doing tonight? Welcome to the chat. Kathy Florida Girl says, I had the corn removed from my right foot Thursday. Half inch down, ball of my foot gone now. It doesn't hurt. Yay! Hey, Ghost Signals. Dogman, 14 months today. Loss of 110 pounds. That is awesome, Mike. That is awesome. So proud of you. That is wonderful. So just a little over a year. Hi, Cynthia McCarter. How are you? It's another hot day in North Carolina, she says. I know you're having these hot days too. You're looking great. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it is extremely warm. Look at that. It just pours off of me. It is extremely, extremely warm here today. I don't know what the real temperature is outside, but my little thermometer thing over there, I've got one of those fancy digital sensor thermometers. I've got some sensors outside, and I've got 2 inside. I've got one in the bedroom and one in the kitchen. And it says it's 113 outside and 95 inside. But that is fixing to change. We still got a couple minutes. I'll tell you about it. Omo Guru Rachel. Pray for God's mercy and restoration on my body and that of my daughter. We will pray for you, Rachel. Jody Young has lost 80 pounds, going for another 100. Yay, Jody. Awesome. You're doing so good. Yes, thank you, Paul. And look at there. Paul still has time to talk to people. That's awesome. You're so good at what you do. Do you do any cooking videos? No, I don't do any cooking videos. Maybe after I get my cabin done. I mostly do construction and homesteading. I'm a homestead blog. You know, I mow my grass, I take care of my animals, I plant a garden, which I haven't done this year. But right now, mostly I'm building this cabin that I'm sitting in right now. So it's right now kind of a building channel, but it's not really a building channel. It's like building themed right now because that's what I'm working on. But I do all kinds of things. The next couple videos really aren't about building either. I've got a video coming up of a tour of some place I went to visit, and it's not Ridge Life. I also have the video from Ridge Life Freedom Weekend. I know everybody's over that by now. They're like, well, that was a week ago. I know, but I haven't been able to edit. I also have a video of a big project that I did, and I had a little help with it, but it's not finished yet, so I'm just waiting for that to get finished, and I'll have that video up. I have another cool video about my yard coming, and I have a plumbing video coming. It's not done yet, but it's getting closer. Every day's a little closer. And then there's going to be an upcoming video about what I'm fixing to tell you about in 3 minutes. Amanyire Innocent. My name is Peter from Uganda. Good morning. Good morning, Peter. Welcome to the channel. Hey, Brian Wilkerson. Nunya. Hopefully you'll be able to stomach pork after I no longer... Yeah, I can eat pork. Hey, out and about with MND. Nice guy. What a sweet grandma. Well, thank you. I am a grandma. Never try pasture and your guardian angel can fly. Amen. Amen. Just going to get 3 kittens this week, says my second act. Well, goodness gracious. I have some kittens that you can have. And they're already used to that camper. They're not in it. They're under it. But they're used to it. They're just little bitty things, too. Dante, what are your thoughts on Jesus? Amen. That's what I got to say about that. No need to keep apologizing for the stupid out there. I know, but we're working you hard tonight. Alright, see you later, Mike Dogman. Those clothes will probably dry rotted with all that heat. I tell you what, it's hot, but you know, this summer has not been until today and this next 2 weeks, because it's supposed to be extremely hot and hardly any rain. It has not been as hot this summer as past summers. I've been in the camper, and it is not too awful bad. So, now the stuff in there is fine. I've been in there and checked on things a couple times. Everything's fine in there. But I do need to get everything out of there now because Stephen's going to want it. Hey, Deborah Spaker. 5 minutes for spilling beans. Ooh, 1 minute to spill beans. I'm behind. Oh, my goodness. Hey, Ann. Let's do David Moffat does cooking videos. Did I miss one? I don't think so, Paul. I got one earlier, but it wasn't a bad comment, though. Can't wait to see the videos, says Patricia. I know, I can't wait to get them edited for you. I'm working on it, y'all. And I got a big little project coming up over the next couple of days for David at Come On Homesteading. I need to do something for him. I got 2 more days to finish it, so I'll be busy doing that. But I'll try to get some editing time in there, too. Hey, Jan. Can't tag right now. She's like, I ain't getting caught up in all this troll smashing. Bins over acres. You hit the nail on the head. It's 5:30, by the way. And Bins over acres, you are right. And so are you, Brenda. Hey, Udin Swans. And do you need an air conditioner, Mama B, says Patricia Russell? Well, not anymore, I don't. I mean, I don't have one yet. But I have one on the way. I have one on the way. There's my beans, y'all. I'm going to adjust myself in the chair here again. That's better. It hurts my legs to sit like that, but it kind of hurts my back to sit the other way. Hi, Tashina Galvin. Yay, on the air. Can I please have a shout out? Says Emerson. Hi, Emerson. Your Royal Highness shout out from Cape Town, South Africa. Hey, Foster Soko. Hi, Irene Villaverde. And Sissy Life. Okay, gotta get me a drink of water. How old am I? I'm old enough to know better. And young enough to still do it. Eating chicken and rice and cornbread. Awesome. Awesome. So yes, I do. I have a sponsorship video going to be coming out. Promise me you'll watch it, please, because this is like huge for me. I have endured year after year with no air conditioning. And in this cabin, it is so hot. But I have a mini split coming. It has air conditioning, it has heat, it has remote control. Y'all, yes, I have a mini split coming. Awesome company called Cosway. And it is going to be game changer. Yeah, it's going to be game changer. That is going to be so amazing. And it should cool. It's 18,000 BTU. And it should cool this whole cabin. Because it's a pretty tiny cabin, y'all. It's tiny, but it's not. Because it's a 20 foot by 20 foot by 20 foot box. 20 wide, 20 deep, and 20 tall. So, because of that cathedral ceiling, which I absolutely love, I love my cathedral ceiling. I can show you. I ain't showed you anything in here in a while. There's the wall. Here we go. There's the cathedral ceiling. Because of that, beautiful high ceiling, the heat rises. Now, heat rises is a good thing, but the heat stays down here too. So, you know, it's hot in here. It's hot in here. But not for much longer. Not for much longer. I have an amazing friend who has offered to come over and do the install with me. And y'all all know who he is. Who is our local AC guy. And so when I received the package, and I just got a notification today that it is in the delivery system. It has been shipped. When it gets here, and I get a couple things done, because where you put it has to have a wall. And as you can tell, I don't have any walls up right now. So I'm going to have to start my wall. It's going to go on this wall here. And so at the top, I will go ahead and start my wall boards from the top down on this wall here, so that we can mount it. Outside, it will be sat on a frame for the condenser, I think it's called. Anyway, for that part of it, will be sitting on a little frame on kind of close to the ground. And that way, you know, it'll get plenty of airflow, and it won't be attached to the house yet. Once I get the siding on, then we'll be able to mount it, you know, if I need to mount it outside. Hey, Anona. I know, Jan. I tried. I tried my best. I set it on horizontal. I had my camera on horizontal when I set it and set up the live, and it still flipped to vertical. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I will try to never make it happen again. The problem is I can't use Stream. If I use StreamYard, I can't see the comments. And I want to see the comments. I want to talk to y'all. I apologized. I'm sorry. Randy Moore canned some dill pickles. Awesome. That's wonderful. Hint, people, it's not Paul. That's right, it's not Paul. Cynthia, that will be a game changer. It will. It so will, because it is so hot in here, y'all. Like, literally, you can see the sweat beating up on me. And I've got a fan on high blowing at me right here, right in front of me. That would be Mike from DD5, says D. Stanley. Oh, it might be. It might be. You'll see. You'll see. 18,000 BTUs should be just fine for your house, along with the ceiling fan. Yes, yes, definitely. Because 18,000 says it's for 1,250 square feet. I have just over 400 square feet floor space. But, I mean, if you doubled that for my high ceilings, that would still just be a little over 800 square feet. And it says it does 1,250. We should be golden. Yes, Marie DeFonte. Yes, Randy. Make sure you're still subscribed. Yeah, you might be right about it being Mike. You'll see. Thank you, Judy Herman. Out and about with M&D says, everyone check out Sissy's live. All right. David, yes, probably. You'll see. Yes, y'all, you know it is. You know it is. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be wonderful. It is so hot in here that, and I've been doing it. I'm okay. I've survived. But it will be nice to have some creature comforts in this house. So I should be getting AC soon. And then it is a mini split, which means it has a fan. It has air conditioning. It has heat, which I won't use the heat because I have my wood stove. But as a backup. And then also it has a fan and a dryer or something like that. I don't know. I'll explain it to you later on. Breathing is not good, says Frugal Dab. I agree, Frugal Dab. It's tough, but if I need AC, I go out to the car, or actually in the bedroom. I've got a little window, little small window unit in the bedroom, so it helps me be able to sleep at night. But it's ridiculously expensive. I got my power bill this month, and I about had a heart attack because I've been running it quite a bit in the bedroom for at night, and then I was kind of leaving it on during the day because, not all the time, but when it was really hot, so that, when I'm working out here, I can run in there and cool down. That was a big mistake. So it's off now. I am not turning it back on until nighttime. I'll turn it on for me to sleep, and then it goes right back off in the morning because I'm not having another power bill like that. That was absolutely ridiculous. Christy Bet says 83 in the camper right now with AC, but I was cooking. Yeah, when you cook, that's another thing, because I cook my own meals. Yeah. You're hooked to power. I didn't know. That's a relief. I was worried about. Yes, I do have power. Good news about the mini split, says Betty. Keep us posted on how you like it. We're looking to get one too. Yes, I actually will do it. I'm going to be doing a review on it. It's for a collaboration video. So I will be doing a review on it when I get it installed. Tell you how I like it. It's just an integration. So I will show you, show you what it is and tell you about it and how to get it if you want one. It is actually the same one that Mike from DD5 has, and he loves it. So I'm very excited about it because it already has a good review from a friend of mine. So I'm really excited about it. Yeah, I bet it does, Christy. Expensive on that. Let's see. Paul says, I'm waiting for the doctor to say it's fine or not long now. Oh, traveling? Thank you, Easy. And hey, yep, hot and humid in Chicago too. You know, and the funny thing is, like, we grew up without air conditioning. I'm Gen X. You know, we didn't have air conditioning, and heck, I never had air conditioning. My mama hates air conditioning. She, to this day, does not have air conditioning. Of course, she lives up north. But still, I guarantee you, she still wouldn't have air conditioning even if she didn't live up north. She doesn't like it. It hurts her arms, and you know, it's not something she's used to having. And we didn't grow up with it either. But, as an adult, I did get spoiled by having air conditioning until I didn't. And then going back to not having it after having it is kind of no fun, right? But Nona's going back to work after 6 days off. Hey, Laura Turrington, how are you? Yeah, I knew that was about traveling. They said power is about going up 7%. So I don't know what everyone is going to. I don't either. I can't afford for things to get any more expensive than they already are. I gotta move my knee again. Sorry, y'all. Cynthia is also Gen X. We used an attic fan a lot. It was amazing how cool it kept the house. I mean, yeah, we had fans. Now, I do say, Mom did, you know, it's pretty hot down here. She did use a little air conditioner in her bus when she was down here visiting. And I'm sure she will do the same thing again this year when she comes to visit because it gets hot here. Kim says, power bills in my hood is extreme. We changed to solar, and for whatever reason, our power usage went down. I bet. Yeah, I think we're getting charged for things we're not using. I think they're hacking up yeah, I'm not going to go into all that theory, but I agree. Alabama didn't have air conditioning, but if it got bad, we could go in the basement. Yep, true, Christy. Yeah, we didn't have AC in Alabama either. Lynette Franklin, hi. Do you play games? Yeah, my free time. But no, I'm not a gamer. Maybe during that time you can travel all you want. Yeah. David Moffat paid $7 grand to get a mini split for our seed house, and our electric bill has gone down like $700 a month. I'm thinking with a mini split, they're supposed to be a whole lot more efficient than a window unit. Of course, I just used the window unit in that one room, and I don't use it all the time in there because, like I said, it's expensive. But I've been told it's a whole lot cheaper that I should be able to run the mini split all the time that I need it for a lot less money than running that little window unit for a few hours. And I'm praying that that's true, because it'd be real nice to have it real nice and cool in here when I walk in. Oh, I hear you, Patricia. Chat jumped. Yeah, I do plan on adding solar here at the homestead. Sorry, yeah. I do plan on adding solar here at the homestead. I plan on doing a covered area over where the hot tub and eventually like patio furniture and stuff will be out there, like a little recreation area. I do plan on covering something like that with solar and hooking the house up to it. I mean, if I run half of the stuff that I run off of solar instead of off of power, or be able to run the whole thing off of it, would be amazing. I never planned on having power here. I only got power just to help me with building. But, you know, I always intended of going back off grid, but we'll see. We'll see. Utilities run about $230 a month. Oh wow, yeah, no, that's like, no, yeah, like, see, I can't afford that. That's no way. No way. Lower bills with mini split, says Jen. Yeah, I hear you. There you go, Ace. Hot enough to fix a sunny side up on a car roof. Yep, it sure is. The root cellar can be sketch. Ah, yeah. Root cellar, but it's open to the crawl space. So our wildlife, yeah. Yeah. I can't keep the chat open. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. I play analog games like Solitaire. Okay, Joe Jacobson, yeah. I mean, I play King's something or another. I don't know, King's Kingdom, or there's a couple of June's Journey. There's a couple of games that I play on my phone for downtime. I'm adjusting again, y'all. Sorry, I'm adjusting again. Yeah, I mean, I play some games on my phone when I'm trying to relax. I need to build me I need to take at the time to build me a screen door for this front door. Because when we got a nice cool breeze, or when we got a breeze outside, it would feel better having this big doorway over here open with a screen door. So maybe that's something I'll do here in the next week or two. All right, I'm going to jump back down to the bottom because I know. Thank you, Paul. He's still troll stomping. Hi, David Bromwell. Get Tim at Ridge Life. He should hook it up. Yeah. Swamp cooler. Yeah, swamp cooler won't work too good out here. We got way too much humidity. That I don't think would work. Not with the humidity we have here. Donna said her power bill was $242. They told me it should be going down. This is also on budget plan. Wow. Dang. And here I'm freaking out because mine's just over $100. It was $105 this month. And that's ridiculously expensive for me. You know, I have prided myself on keeping my power bill between $40 and $50 since I've lived here, and it doubling to a little over $100 is just, it's mind-blowing to me. It's like, what am I running? I'm running a refrigerator and a stove. That mini air conditioner, sometimes that little bitty thing in the window in there. I'm running my fan most of the time. And then I got a small fan that I run for Willie, because Willie's a Chihuahua and he gets really hot. He's got long hair and he gets hot, so he's got his own little fan. And the deep freezer, it's plugged in out there in the shed. The well pump is plugged in the shed, but rarely has to work because I don't have running water in the house yet. Yeah, that's all I'm running off of power with lights, I guess. Yeah, way too humid in the southeast to have swamp cooler. Yeah, unfortunately. Alright. Screen door got us in trouble as kids. Mama knew if we were running in and out. I tell you what, I hear you there. Got me in a lot of trouble too, I think. No, I never got in trouble. Did I, Mama? I didn't get in trouble, right? No, not me. Kathleen says, can I show you something cool? It's an Easter egg in YouTube, but only in live stream. No thanks, Kathleen. No flies ever, says Drew Brown. Get those new, oops, it jumped. Get those new magnet screen doors. They work amazing, says Drew Brown. Yeah, but those I can't stop my doggy from running in and out with. A built screen door out of wood, he can't just go through that. So yeah, I'd rather have one of those. I had one of those other kinds on the bus, but I also had a little barrier so he couldn't go out. Remember the screen door slamming all summer at Grandma's house? Yep. I love a screen door. I like how they look, and I like that you get a lot of airflow through them. But once I have my air conditioner, I won't really need a screen door, will I? Yes, I will, because I will need it during the fall, because it's going to be so amazing having all the windows open and the doors open. And just having that nice cool breeze come through the house is going to be wonderful. Janice says, my place in North Carolina is all electric, is well above 300 at one time. Next place is almost done, hoping it's cheaper. Well, I hope it's cheaper too, Janice. That's absolutely absurd. Sadly, Sadie Adler accent. Oh, okay. I'm just learning to talk with these new teeth, that's all. I actually have a southern accent, but these teeth are messing things up. It's gone up $15 a month since January. I can't afford it either, says Donna. I hear you. I hear you. Yes, but not as much as your sister, says Mama. Yeah, I know that. I rarely got in trouble. It was all my sister's fault. Sorry, sis. Sandra Stitches says, good day, Mama V. Sorry I'm late, but at least I made it. That's right, Sandra. Welcome. Have you looked into the budget plan? I did look into that, but it's not that appealing. Pretty much, I guess what they do is they average what they think your bill might be, and then you pay that average, so you never have a cheaper bill. I'd rather have a cheaper bill in the wintertime when all I'm not using any kind of cooling or heating, because I've got wood heat. So no, I don't want to look into that. I have looked into it, but I'm not interested in it. I hear you, Kathy. Hi, Paul Adventures. Happy to see you. Nice, cool, crisp fall breeze. Can't wait. Yeah, I know. 7 minutes, says Kathy. I hear ya. Yes, I can do it, Frugal Dab. I can do it. Just time. That's all. The biggest thing is just time, because I've got so many projects going on right now. I've got to make these things that I got to make in the next 2 days. I've got to finish plumbing. I got to start building kitchen cabinets. I've got to finish my bathroom walls. I've got to install the water heater. I've got to keep the lawn mowed, take care of the animals. I got another project coming. Then I'm going to be putting in the AC, and then there's just a lot of stuff going on. So just finding the extra time to do it is all. Sorry, my bottom teeth are bothering me today. Bye, Kathy Williams. We're fixing to get off here. We've only got 5 minutes left. But, y'all, it is Wednesday night, which is family night. Unfortunately, Sid is not going to be going live on Through Mississippi tonight. She put up a post earlier. She is putting together a huge project, and she's been working on it all by herself today. And she says, I'm short, so I'm having trouble doing it. So her and Mike and Frankie are going to be working on that this evening to get it done. And so they won't be having their live stream. But anyway, we start out at 4 o'clock with Our Mountain Home. Come over here at 5 for Possum Run Homestead. 6 o'clock is usually Through Mississippi. And then 7 o'clock is DD5 with Mike and Lissa. 8 o'clock is MT Homestead with Micah and Terry. 9 o'clock is Vineyard Farmhouse. And 10 o'clock is Old Man King Homestead. So don't miss all the live streams. Did I miss you and the beans, says Ace? Air conditioner, Ace. Air conditioner. I know you heard that, or did you miss that? If you missed it, air conditioner. I'm getting air conditioning. Thank you, Janice. Mini split on the way. That's right. Oh, cool. Pun intended. Alright, see you later, Jan. And I'm going to be getting off here, too, here in a second. Hey, Wendy Hansen, how are you? And Ren Lover, and... take care, Weezy D. Hi, SW. Happy Wednesday. Thank you very much. Y'all have a great week. I'm going to get out of here real soon. Hi, Bali Star. And Jocelyn, subscribe. Thank you. Luce Fawcett escaped. Oh my gosh. You have a wonderful week too, Cynthia. Art of Today. Hey, how Art of Today. Y'all, I'm getting out of here. It is almost 6 o'clock. We're going to run. We will see you Wednesday for the next live stream. Catch it sometime during the week for some videos coming out. Y'all have a wonderful week, wonderful weekend. God bless. Love y'all. Bye.